Hi guys, Thunder E here. Welcome to our battle vid between the Samsung HU9000, which is a curved UHD TV from LED TV from Samsung on the left, and on the right is the LG EC9300, which is a curved OLED HD TV on the right. It's a 2K TV. It's not UHD, and this is basically comparing what OLED has over LED. Now, LG set up this demo, and they actually showed us all the settings and everything that they went through to set this up. So we have the LG on the right, and we have the Samsung on the left. Now, this is the highest rated Samsung. This is the HU9000. It's a 55-inch, and the EC9300 from LG on the right is also a 59-inch TV. So let's take a look at the settings for both TV sets. So of course, you go into the LG, which of course is run on web. As you can see, it's at standard settings. So basically, the settings are standard out of the box. Nothing has been changed, and basically to give you a fair balance that this is out of the box settings for both TV sets. So the LG EC9300 on the right has standard settings, and as we go over to take a look at the HU9000 to see the settings there, it's also standard settings for that TV set. So basically, it should be a very fair comparison to see which has better blacks, better colors, better contrast, all that fun stuff together. So let's take a look at the first scenario. So they showed us a couple of demo reels, of course, created for this video content, and then we'll see some other stuff. Now, clearly you can see with this demo reel with the Samsung on the left and the OLED LG on the right, you can see how rich the blacks are. OLED is that awesome. It is that sharp. It is that clear. You can see the reds are popping on the OLED compared to the HU9000, which is a UHD TV, mind you, by the way, on the left. Now, the content used throughout for this was 1080p content, not 4K content, but this is just giving you a comparison. You can see the lady dancing there. Look and see how black the background is compared to the Samsung, and even the balloons here. The LG EC9300 on the right just looks sharper, and you can see as I move to an angle slightly off, you can see the viewing angle still looks better, even though it's far away on the LG EC9300 on the right, and the Samsung looks a little bit more faded compared to that. So there's really a lot of pop in OLED, and I'm going to move here. The TV setups are the same again. Right, of course, is the LG. Left is the Samsung. We're looking at our colors here. Red color for strawberries, and you can see how that the strawberry really pops out on the LG EC9300 compared to the Samsung right there, which you're looking at on the left hand side right now. And of course, you can see the black background, how rich it is behind. And he's doing a demo where he's showing us how true to color the strawberry would look like if it was natural. So as he puts it against the grain there, just bringing it closely, you can see the strawberry is closer to the color of an actual strawberry. Pretty much, the red thickness or the red color really pops out well. And if I move closer to the Samsung, you can see the Samsung looks a little bit more faded. Still close, but a little bit more faded on there. At least that's my opinion of it. And you can just see how that looks and strikes to each other. So as we pan around and look at other contents, the OLED TV set pretty much has done a fantastic job overall. In comparison, again, you can see how moving from the Samsung to the LG OLED, you can see how the blacks just pop out. Now, this is regular TV content. Of course, this is some judge show on TV. And of course, you're looking at the OLED there. It will move over to the Samsung. You can see, again, it just slightly looks like it's a faded tone on the TV sets, the Samsung TV sets, as it compares to the OLEDs. The OLEDs have more color pop. They also have thicker blacks. They look richer. And looking at just a quick basketball game, you see the yellows in the stands and on the court actually looks yellow on the OLED and looks more faded on the Samsung TV set. Now, this is another Korean TV show that seems to be very popular. I have no idea what it is, but you can see just again on the floor, you see how the yellow carpet really popped out, and her dress pops out a lot right here. You can see the reds light up a little bit more. His black also lights up a little bit more. You can see how that looks as I zoom in closer, and I'm just going to go in and you can pan across. You can see even the whole frame seems a little bit more faded on the Samsung on the left as opposed to the LG OLED on the on the right. So that's something to note. And again, these TVs are roughly around the same price range, by the way. So both of them are around $3,500 together. So you can see where OLED really shines. Now let's jump in and check out movies to see how that fares. So we've checked out demo reel, we've checked out TV shows. Now let's go ahead and check out some movies. Now we have the movie The Hobbit. Now this is Desolation of Smaug here, and that's gold. If in the background you can see it really looks like, on the OLED it looks like gold. It's got more of a golden color. Now understanding this movie has a dollar tone, but you can see that looks more like silver. And again, we all know Smaug the dragon basically loves gold, so the representation of gold, the color really pops out more as in compared to the Samsung on the left. So that's something to take note. And I think they've done a very good job there, just really giving you that nice sharp feel of what OLED can do. All right, so going over to sports, which was very big, you can see the Samsung on the left, the LG on the right, Green Bay versus the Jets. Thank you, Green Bay, for spanking the Jets. But you can see the colors just pop out a little bit more. The green is greener on the grass on the LG OLED compared to what you find, of course, on the Samsung. The orange, the colors really pop out a little bit more. But one key thing is actually the viewing angles. The viewing angles of OLEDs are better, especially when you come to contrast and how it actually looks. So as I move standing right side of the TV and facing both TV sets, you would see that the Samsung really loses its contrast. I'm just going to pan now and look. You can see the Samsung on the left there. It just looks more faded out compared to the LG OLED on the right. And I'm going to do the same thing switching over to the other side, and I will actually be close to the Samsung TV, and you can see it still looks faded because I'm on an off angle. So that's something you really notice with the Samsung TV set as it compares to the LG EC9300 OLED. I really like what the OLED brings to the table. I think it wins hands down. And this is not a 4K OLED. This is a 2K OLED, just to remind you guys. So this is a 2K resolution OLED, and it's beating the Samsung 4K OLED. Granted, all content is 1080p, and you can see again, you can see the NFL logos, CBS. The Samsung looks a little bit faded. The LG looks brighter. So we will be reviewing this TV soon. She'll have it soon in Booredatwork at home, in the studios. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and favorite this video. Subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.